Hi, Batches. Welcome back to the Basic Batches. I don't know what week number this was.
This is week 6.
Okay.
So we're just over halfway done?
Week number 6 is my favorite number. I'm distracted by the cat that you're holding.
Yes. Compass wanted to join in, my cat.
And Compass lets Becca hold him like a baby.
He loves it.
Anyway.
This week was kind of like a episode, but I'm happy that 5 Guys went home.
Yeah, I am very happy 5 Guys went home because I just felt like this season has been lagging.
Mm-hmm.
So we can finally get to the good stuff and the drama.
Yeah.
I wanted to start off with her no more masturbation rule.
What was it? The woo-woo?
It was called whoa. Or
whoa.
And no. I don't remember what it stood for, but basically, hold on, I gotta get the cat out. Distract the listeners.
We're gonna try to dissect whoa.
It means week.
Week of off ejaculation? Is that what it meant?
Yes.
Week off ejaculation. Which I was like, just so confused when they started with that.
Yeah, it was like, okay, the show has never gone there before.
Yeah, it was just like, why? Like, you know, she was like, I've heard some things. And then, like, everyone was kind of pointing to Blake. So I'm like, did Blake tell her? Because, like, that's weird. If a different guy was telling her that he's always doing this, that's weird.
Maybe the producers told.
I don't know.
But I think Trey said that she should take it as a compliment because they can't help themselves.
Yeah, that was pretty gross.
Like, maybe you should not say that.
Yeah, ew.
So then it went to Justin's date,
Mm-hmm.
and he got a shitty date. He got stuck with that bizarre photographer in that sequin dress whose pictures don't even look that good.
I know. I despise it. They've done it on so many seasons where they make the girls or the lead wear a wedding dress, and I hate it.
It's so annoying. Like, this is what I said back when they were fake proposing. It's like, why are you taking away from an actual moment?
Yeah.
That's important.
Right? Yeah, they did that to Tasia on Zach and Tasia's season. They did that to Nick. All the girls on his group date had to put on a wedding dress and do a photo shoot.
If they're like stupid little tutu wedding dresses and it's like flag football or something, like that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like hers was a legit wedding dress.
Mm-hmm.
They read very intimate vows.
Yeah.
And she said, like, I will always love you.
Yeah, like, it was something that, like, she could have kept for her own wedding. Like, she said, our life is a canvas and our marriage is the paint or something, so let's make a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like...
You could have saved that. And then it also pissed me off because she shoved cake up his nose and then sucked it out.
I know. She was just trying to clean up her mess.
That was disgusting.
It was very unpleasant to watch. And then she kind of shared that she has a biological father.
Yes.
And the man that raised her had, passed away. So, that was interesting. She dropped that news. I don't think she's ever shared that before.
No, that was definitely some info.
So we got that, and he wasn't a very good,
responder.
No, she was like, yeah, she made a comment about her dad dying, and then what did he say? Like,
I'm sorry.
I was just like, let her talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think you don't always need to respond. You can let the person talk and form your thoughts to not look like such a moron.
But also you have to know that their whole time at the house has been leading up to this moment of the dinner date. Like, yes, the date is important, but the actual dinner is where the conversations happen.
Yeah.
And that stuff is going on national TV.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure part of it was him in his head. But
he didn't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
He still said the wrong thing. But, that is what it is. He got the rose. And then, are you ready to move on to our really disappointing group date?
Yes.
Okay. I was kind of at first like, I don't know about this. Then when they started roasting Hunter, the drag queen started roasting Hunter, I was like, I am here for this.
Well, I was excited as soon as Trey said his roast of Hunter.
Yes.
When you mix a squirrel with an angry beaver, you get a Hunter.
Yes.
That's so accurate.
I know. And then we watch it and it's just, it falls flat. Like,
it was so flat.
It was just essentially them saying Hunter has a top 4, which he blatantly lied about. Then he said that he was falling for her.
After just saying he wasn't falling for her.
Yeah, and I was wondering why, I forgot her name, but the drag queen with the longer hair.
Yeah.
Why she didn't step up or, like, say anything. I mean,
yeah.
I wonder if she's not supposed to.
I don't know why Greg didn't say anything about the top 4 list.
Yeah, like, there was, like, 2 people that could identify that he was lying.
Yeah, and
they didn't say anything.
And one of the drag queens kept pushing for roasts.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, if your lovemaking is like this, you better work or something. But it just, nothing happened, and it got cut short. It felt like.
And I feel like there's such a good group of guys, but I'm like, you have to be able to laugh at yourself and laugh at others. Like, there's a sense of humor there.
Yeah.
Like, They could have called, one girl I work with, she calls Greg Curtains because of his hair.
He does have 90s curtain bangs.
Yes, and so, like, they could have made, like, a innocent joke about that, and that's a roast that is not that offensive. Like,
yeah, I really wanted there to be individual roasts, but whatever.
Yeah.
So then there was the group date evening.
Oh, my gosh.
And Katie told Greg that she's falling for him, which was I don't think she's told him that yet, has she?
And what amazes me is I thought she said she was, like, getting there. I can't really remember 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But what's amazing me is their inability to read each other.
I know. He said that he can't read her.
And then she's constantly asking him, like, because she can't read him.
Yeah, it seems like a high school relationship
what
or something.
What are you thinking? Do you still like me? Like, it's just so bizarre. I'm like...
I can kind of get where he's coming from because she's not really allowed to say, details or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and I do think, he'll be top 4 like Hunter predicted. But I just don't know if he's her person. So.
I don't know either. But we also learned Blake's masturbation schedule that he went into great detail about.
Oh my gosh.
I do not want to think about that. He is like so...
You brought it up. We have to talk about it.
I know, but it's like, why are we still talking about this? And also, why is he so horny?
There are like...
Is that normal for him? I don't know.
No. I mean, I would say not, but my thought... And this is kind of gross, is maybe there's just so much energy in the house.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like us normal people, like, it's too exhausting.
Yeah.
And, like, once you've had a long day, you just want to sit there and eat your ice cream and watch The Bachelorette, you know?
And he said at least every day and then more on the weekends.
Yes. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, it was just, like, clearly the problem was him, because like no other guys really said much. Like,
everybody was pointing. Actually, some people were pointing to the box guy, James.
Oh, really? Well, and then Connor was like, "Does this start now, or can I go?" And then they stopped him, and I was like, "Ew!"
I think Connor was hopefully making a joke, but maybe not.
I don't know.
And then Katie puked over Hunter. Being in question.
Which I was so confused about because I don't understand why they called him out on the stage. Or, I'm sorry, at the dinner when they already did it on the stage. Like,
I know. It's like, why are you still...
Yeah, they've already, like, roasted him for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's your innocent way of doing it with being able to wipe your hands clean.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, it's just part of the roast. Like, whatever.
But of course she cried, puked, farted, all that shit.
I want to know, you weren't more upset over Thomas? Like,
I know.
Justice for Thomas.
I'm pissed about the whole Thomas situation.
Like, Thomas was at least gorgeous.
Yeah,
like,
and tall and just... He did look like handsome Squidward, but...
And she really, really, really liked him. And it was the guys that made her dump him when, like... I don't know. It was just like, I was like, why are you throwing up over Hunter? I think maybe he poisoned her drink or something.
I think it's because Hunter has tattoos.
No.
Okay, so we have to move on to Connor B's date.
Oh, Lord.
So first of all, her weird ass bra outfit.
What was that? Swimsuit top.
But
they were playing volleyball, but it looked like a bra. I know
but nobody else was wearing swimsuits.
No, that was weird.
And she had a cardigan on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the outfit was about.
So then...
And Jason Tartick and Caitlin Bristow were there.
Yes.
As kind of the, example couple, be like us. And I kind of wish they would have scheduled it more to have Tasha and Zach there too. Like, I thought that would have been kind of cute. But it was just kind of like awkward feeling.
It did seem very awkward.
When Caitlin was like asking her about... A kiss tells you so much and da-da-da. I was like, I don't think a kiss is always, like, the best indicator. And, like, obviously passion's important with Katie, but...
Yeah, she got really hung up on that kiss.
Yeah, so that was just... I was just so confused because I feel like there was obviously a lot more missing than the kiss.
Yeah.
And so to be so focused on that, I thought it was just, like, something to blame it on. And then they made him get ready.
Yeah, he had to get ready for his date, and then she crushed his heart into 5,000 little pieces.
Yes, and then, like, he was doing really fine with the breakup. Like, he knew right away, and he was so gracious while being broken up with.
Yeah, he kept going, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, and she then was like, if I'm being honest, it was because there was something missing in the kiss. I'm like, he was fine, and then he starts crying.
Yeah.
I was like, you could have just left it as there's something missing.
I don't, yeah, that was kind of mean.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what else she would say. She could have just said, I think there's a spark missing.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be specifically
Well, I think that's kind of what she was saying to him before. She's like, I have better connections with other guys. Because I think that's more what it was than anything.
Yeah.
And not like, just be like, you suck at kissing. Well, it's not that. It was...
Right.
A spark missing, but still.
So then he went and told the guys that he was leaving.
That was kind of sad.
Everyone was sad, which is a good testament to his character, I guess.
Yeah.
But then Michael kissed him, we noticed.
Michael kissed him. Trey, Greg,
on
and
the
Hunter cried. Yes, on the cheek. The spark was there for them.
Yeah, maybe they're going to get together after this.
But yeah, so like, yeah, he had a kiss from the cheek from Michael. All the guys said he was, like, such a good dude. He had Greg and Trey and Hunter crying. So, yeah, like, I think he was a real good guy.
I do, too. I think
he'll be on Paradise. I think the producers wouldn't have shown all that if they didn't want him to be beloved for Paradise.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I don't think I've ever felt so bad for somebody.
I know.
Getting broken up with on The Bachelor.
Yeah, usually you can see it. I mean, we saw it coming.
But it was really sad.
It was sad, yeah.
So then Blake showed up with a boombox.
Oh my god.
And from what happened, first of all, he's obviously super horny, but he was super romantic. She loved it.
Dude, when he put her up against the wall, did you hear her head hit it?
She liked it.
She liked it, but I was like, that had to, like, hurt a little bit. Maybe she liked that it hurt.
Is that masochism?
I have no idea.
Where you're into pain? Sexually?
She must be.
She needs to go to Masochists Anonymous.
Right? She just is as horny as Blake, I think.
They're both super horny, but from what it seemed like he's a top contender.
Oh yeah, I think right after that I was like, yeah, he's top 4 for sure. Him
Possibly
and Greg.
Winning. I don't know.
Possibly winning. And then
he seems like maybe better at communicating than Greg.
Yeah. And then of course they bring us right back to the topic of masturbation.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, they showed that nice little sprinkler.
That was really gross. And how he had the please do not disturb sign on his door.
And he wants to enjoy his happy ending.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, what did this man do to you guys for you guys to be, like, treating him like this? This is gross.
He embraces it.
He embraces it for sure. And, I think he had a good time with himself, I'm sure.
I don't want to think about that. So then we had the rose ceremony, and her blue velvet dress I liked.
Mm-hmm.
It fit her well. And then she calls Hunter's name, obviously, but then freaking asks him to go outside with her.
Yeah, that was annoying, because I'm like, why would you cancel the cocktail party, but then be like, I gotta talk to Hunter? Like,
everyone was so annoyed by that.
Yeah, because it was
She said that she knew what she wanted.
Yeah. So was Brendan a pity rose, or was she going to send him home anyway and just wasted Hunter and everyone else's time?
Yeah, that made no sense.
Yeah.
And then she sent Trey home, and that seemed appropriate, but he seemed really sweet.
Yeah. He looked at her and said, you were a gem. And he was like, she's one of the best women I've ever met or something. And I was like, oh.
And we liked his cheetah print thing.
He looked fierce.
He was serving looks. Never mind.
I know what you mean, but yes. So yeah, that was the episode. We had 5 people in total go home. Connor, Trey, Hunter, Aaron, which I thought it was going to be Aaron over Brendan. Like, I thought Brendan was going home. And then,
Box guy?
James. Yeah, so James, Hunter, Connor, Trey, Aaron.
Yes.
And then I just want to talk about the previews really quick.
There wasn't much there.
Because, well, I predicted that Greg and Mike P are going to get the one-on-one next week. And so that'll be interesting with the whole Brendan dynamic if that happens.
There's got to be a 2-on-1 at some point.
I don't know. I feel like if they would have had it, it would have been... Aaron would have been on one of them. Because he had problems with everybody.
You're right.
So I feel like there's no one to really have the 2-on-1 yet. Did you watch Ari's season of The Bachelor?
He pissed me off.
Do you remember, though, he had the last date going into hometowns.
Mm-hmm.
And he had, like, 3 or 4 girls on that date and 2 roses.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to, like, send 2 of them home or something. Like, it was, like, on that date, it was kind of like a 4-on-1 or 3-on-1.
Ew.
And it was, like I said, right before hometowns. I specifically remember it because this young girl named Becca went home. And I really liked her because she had my name.
What about the other Becca?
Oh,
remember Becca won his season. And
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe that's going to be it. And then, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Fantasy Suite. How many times do you think Blake and Katie are going to do it?
At least 5.
At least 5. Yeah, so top 4, Greg, Blake, probably Andrew, I'm feeling. What do you think?
Michael.
Michael, for sure, but I think, like, the last one will be Andrew.
I don't know.
Andrew, I can't see it being Mike P, the virgin.
No, and he's gonna go home soon.
Yeah, I can't see it being Brendan. And then the last guy is the one that had the one-on-one tonight, Justin.
Yeah.
So it'd be Justin or Andrew, but I think it's Andrew.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll see.
All right, well, till next week.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, it's Becca.
Hey, it's Maddie.
Thank you so much for listening to the Basic B podcast.
Follow us on the gram at basicbpod.
And join our private Facebook group linked in the episode notes.
Be sure to catch our next episode and leave us a nice review.
Until then, stay basic.
Bye, bees.